Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today we're going to be diving into the Shinbi highlights that were released by MOVESET Studios recently. The new character for Predecessor is coming out in just a handful of days now, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Shinbi kit. We're going to read it because I watched the video, but I want to read it, understand what the kit does, and then we'll dive into the actual gameplay. So, looking at the passive, Biting Melody, basic attacks deal an additional 10 plus magic damage on hit. Periodically, Biting Melody deals 4 times damage periodically. What does that mean? Damaging an enemy hero with an ability decreases the cooldown by 1 second. Okay, cool. So periodically this does 4 times damage. Okay, so you do a lot with basic attacks, basically. All right, her Q is line tempo. Summon spirit wolves that run in a straight line and passes through all enemies targets, dealing flat damage and magic damage. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Her poke kind of ability. This is kind of like Countess's like blood wave thing. Circle rhythm. Her E, summon 4 spirit wolves in a circle that circle Shinbi for 3 seconds, granting flat damage, magic damage, shield for the same duration after the wolves. And after the wolves expire, the wolves deal flat damage, magic damage per second to nearby enemies. Okay, so this is her AoE ability. So she gets in, turns this on. Her ultimate, we're gonna actually skip that and come back to it. So cutting edge, melee, basic attacks deal physical damage. And then her right click is rushing beat, dash forward a fixed distance, dealing 40 flat damage, magical damage till enemy Shinbi passes through. Rushing beat can be re-triggered within 3 seconds of casting the dash a second time at no cost. Okay, and just for the sake of this image, you can actually see that the Q was maxed, then the E, and like the right click was maxed last for whoever was playtesting this one. And then the ultimate is all kill. Passive, dealing damage to enemy heroes with abilities, applies track for 8 seconds, stacking up to 8 times. Active is summon a pack of spirit wolves to attack the target with the most track stacks, dealing flat damage, magical damage per spirit wolf. Okay, so dealing damage to enemy heroes with abilities applies track for 8 seconds, stacking up to 8 times. So basically you just kind of like dash in, you hit people with your Q, you have like the circle rhythm on, and then you press all kill, and then the wolves just like target and burst somebody. So she seems very AP bursty or magic power bursty, and yeah, it feels very Countess like, just not the same as Countess where you like go in and then teleport away. So now I've already watched this, but like I said, we'll go ahead and break it down again because now I have like a little bit more context. Okay, very cool. Cool. I love the like animation on the dagger, or like the blade that like lights up. Okay, that's her dash. I think she pressed her Q there. No, there it is right there. I love how, okay, so the ultimate actually tracks the like the stacks, so you know like when you press it what the kind of like result will be. The Q is a pretty far distance, you can actually see that. I love the high mobility dashing, and the audio cues on this character is so good, right? We love a K-pop queen. Oh my gosh, just like full commit kind of style. Looks like it's gonna be a really good off laner and mid laner. Naturally. Double dash in, turn on the AoE. Yeah, it's just a very all-in play style. Dash once, dash twice. Use the Q, turn on the AoE. Just super burst. I mean, granted, she's like giga fed right now. She's giga fed right now. I do wonder what crest will be best. I bet Obelisk could work really, really nicely for burst damage. Oh wow, she got Revenant ulted out of the Gideon ult. She's just all over him. I think this, I forget what the name of this crest is, will be really nice though, because you'll get the like magic lifesteal, so you'll be able to like stay in a fight with this crest. This crest is probably going to be really nice. The Q's range is so nice. That's so much damage. I mean, she's super fed. She has 17 kills right here. Ooh, they went kind of like double binder bruiser build. Interesting. She doesn't seem to have mana problems. Like, surprising enough, she may not need something like an Azure Core, so you don't have to worry about like building that up in the early game. I don't know if you would rush a binder, but all right, let's take a look at that one more time really quickly. It's actually kind of loud. All right, I'm gonna look at the bar. Initiates with the double dash, turns on the E, follows it up with the Q, and then looks for the kill. This is just all autos. Gonna toss a Q here to kill. Yeah, I'm actually gonna watch the cast bar now, or like the bottom UI, to see what's happening. Throws the Q, gets a kill, dashes in, turns on the E, throws a Q. So yeah, it definitely looks like you max like the Q and the E. If you're laning, for sure, probably the Q, and then the E for whenever you just like initiate, you do more damage. The dash is like actually very nice. This character is just very all in, very, very all in. Double dash in, EQ. Yeah, you just kind of literally like, you kind of literally just dash in, throw everything you have at like a character. It's gonna stack up the tracking or whatever it's called, and then you just like press your R and execute them essentially, right? The character's playstyle seems pretty simple, but if you could get ahead on this character, it definitely looks nice. It'll be interesting to see some of the lane matchups that the character has. Again, she's so fed here that just like running it down is simple. Simple to run it down there. Run it in at him. Oh, I just now realized in this clip she's jungle. Has she been jungle the whole time? We'll see. We'll see if Shinbi can jungle. I'm assuming she's not going to be a great jungler. I mean, I think you can get away with jungling characters like maybe Shinbi and Countess. We'll see. She may actually be really good. Her early clear might be really, really good, but that's what it's going to come down to. It's not as simple as just like, can she jungle? It's like, will she actually be a jungler? We'll find out, because I don't really think Countess is an actual jungler. She can do it, though. She can do it. Very easy to set her behind. I love the double dash. I think the audio design of this character is phenomenal, actually. The audio design is so, so good. That didn't quite hit. The Q range does look pretty nice, but I'm not sure exactly how far it is. Nice. Friends, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. How does she compare, I guess, to Paragon? I don't really know much about Shinbi's kit from Paragon, so let me know if it's like roughly the same. But she looks really, really fun. I think she's, I'm gonna assume she's gonna be a great mid and off laner. I don't think she looks like she's gonna be much of a jungler, but we'll take a look at her and try it out, and post some videos whenever she comes out. Drop a like in the video, subscribe for future Predecessor content. As always, be sure to be kind of one of us. Tell someone you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.